a quick video about something that's just arrived, a new arrival to play with. Another Binatone. I seem to be breeding Binatones at the moment. Here we've got a Binatone Route 66. The other video I did was the Binatone 5-star. So here we are, Binatone Route 66. Again, I've not been inside it. I've only just this moment switched it on, and so I'm going to run it through the test gear now and see how it performed and how close to the spec it is. It's in really nice condition, fabulous condition. Not hardly a mark, just a couple of little scuffs on the top there, but it's still got its original Go Faster stripe on the root on the top. Very nice. Original microphone. Again, nice condition. So it seems a really nice little radio. And let's see now, because of course obviously 40 years old. So has anybody ever been in and tweaked and twiddled it and improved it or whatever? We'll quickly go through the test now and see how it performs. So I think the first thing we'll do is set the cyanide meter and signal generator up and see what the sensitivity is like. Open the squelch. Bit of noise, yeah. Yeah, cyanide meter is performing. Connect the signal generator. And we'll pop in a little signal now. Connected signal generator. Signal generator is on. Carry it on. Yeah. And that's giving us 123. Minus 123 for 12 dB cyanide. So it's really very sensitive. That's really good. Minus 123. As I said before, if it's better than 120, you're doing well. So sensitivity, fantastic. As a matter of interest, I wonder how well the S meter is calibrated. Let's give it an S9 signal now and see how the S meter bears up. It's hardly an important test, but it's just curiosity. We'll give it a minus 73. Minus 73, and the signal strength meter is reading strength 9, exactly like it should. So that's good. Very sensitive, and the signal strength meter is spot on. Can't complain, can't fault that. 27,791.0. So it's pretty near spot on. That's well within spec. Transmit frequency, really good. Can't complain about that. Okay, let's see what the power's like now on transmit. We'll key up, put it on high power, key up, and see what happens. Yeah, that's a little bit high. It's showing 6 watts output, whereas of course legally we're only supposed to have 4. So it's been turned up a little bit and it's putting out 6 watts instead of 4. Nothing wrong with that, of course, but I'll probably turn it back to the legal 4 watts. Let us see what the deviation is like. The deviation meter is on the 0 to 3 full scale. So really it should be between the 2 and the 3, round about where that marker is. That should be the peak deviation. Let's see what happens. Key up, just check if we are connected yet. Think so. 1, 2, 3, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, the deviation meter is going off the scale as well. So the power has been turned up a little bit and the deviation has been turned up a little bit, so it will be splattering onto the channels on either side. Only a 5-minute job obviously to turn them back where they should be, but fabulous little radio, very sensitive, and the fact that it's got more power, better to have more than too little, because we can always turn it down, but sometimes you can't turn them up. I'm just coming back to this Binatone Route 66 now. Yesterday I had it on and I did a quick test of it without opening it up, just as it was, and everything about it was really good. I was very pleased with it. Just that the power had been turned up a little bit more than it should, and so the deviation. I'm going to now have a little look at it and see what we can do about it. Now we'll key it up. Actually, we'll switch it on first. Right, now we'll key it up. I say the power is too high. Turn off the little CB in the room with me. So, according to me, this should be the power. This should be the high power. We turn that. It was turned all the way up. Whoops. That's better. That's 4 watts. And the frequency, as you can see, 27791.2. So that's pretty much smack on. Let's just try it on low power now. That was on high power. Just put it on low power and just see if that's been messed about with at all. Yeah, the low power is so low it's not even reading, is it? So that's been disturbed as well. It's, there we go. That's better. So now low power. Just check the two. Low power there, 0.4 of a watt. High power, 4 watts. And the frequency, 27791.224. So that's pretty much perfect. And as you can see, looking at the setting term, it's absolutely mint. It's mint condition inside. It's mint condition outside. Just a couple of little scuffs. So that is absolute perfection. The only thing we have to do now is the deviation, and again, that's not a thing that the average person should be fiddling around with. The average person, you can turn the power up and down and you can get a cheap power meter or SWR meter, but to measure the deviation is a whole different thing. I have shown a video of how you can measure the deviation using one of these software defined radio dongles, and you can do it to a certain extent and get away with it, but it does need quite a bit of test equipment really to measure the deviation. Alright, having said that, we'll measure the deviation now. Right, I've put the camera now on the deviation meter, and this is where I make these horrible groaning sounds in an attempt to get myself a stable note. Now this control down here, if we can get to it, this should be the deviation. Pick up the microphone, key up, and make a noises. One. Just a little bit more. 1. quite fiddly to get it right. Whoa. There we go. That'll do. I won't inflict my my voice on you any further. I'm even worse when I'm singing karaoke. You've heard the noises I make when I'm doing deviation. You should hear it when I'm attempting to sing karaoke. Okay, so that's it. Deviation is alright. We're happy with the deviation now. It's back exactly where it should be. And we're happy with the power level. It's 0.4 of a watt and 4 watt. There's nothing else to be done on it. It's absolute perfection. I love this little radio. So nice inside. So, oh, it's just like new. Amazing.